Hi YouTube, what is up? Untitled Boy here, coming at you with another sneakers buyer's guide episode, guys. This time it's for the month of November, and I gotta tell you right off the bat, November is crazy for sneaker releases. There are some incredibly hype sneaker drops dropping this month, and a whole bunch of stuff that I want to cop for the personal too, guys. So I'm excited to show you guys all the shoes dropping this month, and to talk about the retail pricing, where you guys can cop these shoes at, and also what the resale value for these shoes will be. Before we get into it though, I do want to let you guys know that if you guys do need help copying any of these shoes in this episode, I would highly recommend checking out the Lace Network. I've been using the Lace Network to cop all of these sneaker drops because they're just a really good resource, man. They're a very strong community over there where they help you guys cop shoes, whether you guys have bots or you guys don't use bots. They give you all the tips and like tools that you guys need in order to get these sneakers for retail, so you guys don't need to be paying those crazy resale prices. And if you guys use code UNTIED, you guys do get 15% off your first month, so a really good deal. You guys can try it out, see if you guys like it, and see if you guys can cop a lot of the shoes that we're going to be talking about right now. And so starting off the month on November 6th is probably like one of my favorite shoes of this month, if not my favorite for sure. This is a Sacai Nike VaporWaffle in the black and sail colorways. They will be dropping in two different colorways, and they will be retailing for $180. And I gotta say, guys, out of all of the Sacai collabs that I've seen so far, this one is probably like my favorite from the bunch. That sail one over here just looks so darn clean. I think the colors and stuff work really well. And I don't know, just the design of the shoe really speaks to me for some reason. I know that sounds weird, but it feels like this one really is art, where it has like this weird, like just calling out to me thing where it's like, you need to have these shoes. So that's why I really like this pair a lot. The black pair is still kind of nice. It's just a little bit more plain. The white one, dude, I'm trying to cop this one no matter what. Now they will be dropping on the Sacai website and also on the Nike Sneakers app. If I had to assume, I think these are probably going to end up being a draw. They're not officially loaded on sneakers yet, but I would assume these things are going to end up as a draw format, which sucks because that means I probably won't get it for retail. Right now, pre-sale prices are going for about $600 or so, really strong actually, like $650, high 600s. So I do think they will come down to about $500 or so. I do think they will hold strong resale value, and I think the hype will be very strong on these, making my rating for this shoe a must cop, and definitely one that I have to cop because no matter what, I want this shoe. I will probably end up paying resale for them. They're that nice. Dude, there's really so many shoes that I'm interested in this month because this is another one that I'm really excited about as well. This is the Jordan 5 What Does, and this one will be dropping on November 7th for a price tag of $220. And when you guys look at the shoe, they're definitely a great what the look with some of the most iconic Jordan 5 colorways on there. There's the Tokyo, the Shanghai, the Raging Bull, the Bel Air, the Laser, the Green Bean, the Army Olive, and the Kai 54 all on one shoe. Anytime Jordan brand releases like these kind of what the looks, they usually go for a good strong resale price. I would assume that these things are probably going to go for about $330 to $350 right after the drop. However, down the road, I do think that they will be a strong hold shoe, because if you guys are able to hold these for like, I would say like maybe 2 or 3 years, they will definitely skyrocket in price, just because they're probably not going to retro again. Most of the time, what the shoes don't come back for a retro. So if you guys don't cop them now, 3 years down the road, they will be going for a lot more money, making my rating for this shoe a cop. Don't be scared about the resale prices right after the drop. They will go down, that's why. But trust me guys, over time, this one's a hold, because you guys will make a bunch more money if you guys are able to hold it for a couple years. The next shoe that we're talking about is a classic shoe, and it will be dropping on November 9th. This is the Air Max 90 Infrareds, and this is one that OG sneakerheads will definitely get behind, because this is a classic sneaker, especially if you guys were there like during the initial drop in the 90s. These things were hot, and they're still hot to this day. I do think that the resale prediction for this one will be about $150 or so, so a little over retail, not too crazy. So for me, my rating on this one is a pass. It's not something that you guys need to cop, and like I said, November has a lot of sneakers, so you guys want to save money and try to cop like the best sneakers of the month. This one is one that you guys want to cop for the personal, but for resale, probably a pass. On November 10th, the Nike Dunk Low Veneer will be dropping for a price tag of $100, and this is the second shoe from the Ugly Duckling pack. We saw the first one was the Plums, and I think the Plums probably is the best out of the three. I would have to say for this one, oof, it's gonna be tough, but I would say that this is like my least favorite of the three, and I think the market will kind of like side with me on that, because I think the resale for these will probably end up going for about $300 after the release. So there's some great resale, guys. That's $200 over retail, but I don't know, I just don't think it's as nice as the Plum colorway, and the Plums are going for like $400 right now, and I don't think they're gonna be touching that number for a while. So it's still a must cop in my opinion, but in terms of looks and stuff, if I want to cop it for the personal, probably not one that I want for my collection. Dropping on November 11th is the first Jordan 1 of the month. This is the Jordan 1 Singles Day. They will be retailing for $170, and I've heard that these things have been dubbed the top 3 2.0s. Now I'm not sure if this is what the final shoe is going to look like. All of the things that I've seen online, this is like a mock-up of what the pair is going to look like. There hasn't been any like on-feed or in-hand pictures of these just yet, but I would assume that they'll be pretty close to this mock-up. And if they do end up looking close to this, then I will say that the resale prediction for this one will probably be about $280 to $300. And as always for a Jordan 1, it's must cop rating, just because Jordan 1s always go up over time. You guys will hear me say that a lot on the buyer's guide, but it's true. One of the best investment shoes that that you guys can cop. So anytime you guys see a Jordan 1 drop in the high version, not the mid or the lows, cop it, because Jordan 1 highs, they always go up. And the next shoe dropping on November 11th is a Yeezy 350 model, and this is the Yeezy 350 Fade. It will be retailing for 220 bucks. And guys, have we not seen this shoe like already released before? Because I swear I've seen this shoe released like 50 times already from Yeezy. Anyway, another month, another Yeezy 350. Most Yeezy 350s now go for about 260 post release, so $40 over retail. There's always going to be some resale value on them, but my rating for this one would probably be a pass, just because again, there's so many shoes dropping this month, and I don't want to waste 220 bucks on a shoe where I might get like a quick $30 return after fees and stuff, 20 bucks or whatever, but I could rather use that money to try to cop a more higher value shoe or something with better resale or more hype. So I'm probably going to pass on this one, but it will still hold decent resale. Dropping on November 14th is a shoe that was actually supposed to release in October, but it got pushed back until November. This is the Jordan 1 Midnight Navy, and it's a re-release from the 2001 model that we saw that was a Japan exclusive. We also saw that Jordan 1 Tokyo released recently, and that one was also from 2001, so I'm going to use that shoe as a baseline for my resale prediction for this blue one. I do think that the blue one is a nicer colorway and a lot more functional than that like all silver Tokyo one, so I want to say that the resale is going to be better on this one, but I'm getting this weird vibe that it won't be. So if I had to guess, I would say that resale is probably going to go for about $240 or so, but it really depends on like the stock level for them. But no matter what, my rating for this one again is a must cop. It's a Jordan 1, you guys know what to do, it's a cop. On November 14th is a Yeezy 700, and this is a really nice pair, man. It's a Yeezy 700 V3 Safflower, I think I'm saying that correct, Safflower, and it will be retailing for 200 bucks. And I'm not sure if I'm biased, you guys know me and my yellow shoes, but I really like this one a lot. I don't know why, but I'm strangely drawn to the 700 V3 model, and with the yellow coloring on this, I just think it's a really nice sneaker, and this probably might be my first like Yeezy 700 V3 that I want to cop for the collection. So I will be trying my hardest to cop this one, and I think that if you guys compare it to the blue pair that dropped recently, they probably will have similar resale value. So I would assume that these things will be going for about $350 to $400, which would make it $150 over retail. So that's very strong resale, making my rating for this one a cop. For some reason, the 700 V3 is continuing to like show strong resale, a lot better than the 350s or 380s. So this is probably like the go-to Yeezy right now in terms of like if you guys need to pick a style. The 700 V3s, they're the ones to go after. On November 19th is the last shoe from the Ugly Duckling pack. This is the Nike Dunk Low Ceramic, and this one will be retailing again for 100 bucks. And just like that veneer that we saw, this one probably will show about the same resale value. However, personally, I think that this shoe should have dropped back in October. It has like that shattered backboard look and that like pumpkin vibe, which makes it a great Halloween shoe. If it dropped around Halloween time, I would have put it at about 350, but now 300 sounds about right. And my rating for this one is a must cop for sure, just because $200 over retail, that's a lot of resale value to be made. Dropping on November 21st is a Jordan 3 model, and this is the Jordan 3 Quart Purple, and it will be retailing for $190. And this one is a very hard one to grade for me because I personally think these look fire. Like, I'm not a huge Jordan 3 person, but these purple ones, dude, I don't know why, they look really, really nice. And I'm not sure what the stock levels are going to be. If I had to guess, it looks like a GR sneaker, right? Like, there should be a lot of stock, but right now the pre-sale prices for the Jordan 3 Quart Purples are going for insane prices. Like, I saw some pairs being sold for like 700 bucks, which is ridiculous, because if it is a GR release, they shouldn't be going for like too much on the resale market. And I'm gonna go ahead and assume that they will be a GR release, and if they are, the resale probably will go for about 270 bucks. There is a decent amount of hype, it looks like, on these, and people are willing to pay 700 to 800 bucks for them. I don't know who those people are, but they're paying it. So that does show that there's strong hype on these, and I do want to cop them for myself. So the rating for this one is a cop, and I probably will try to pick up a pair for myself for the personal. All right, and so I'm gonna dub this next shoe my sneaker of the month, because this is the Kobe 5 Bruce Lee, and it will be dropping on November 27th for a price tag of 180 bucks. And guys, just look at it. Look at it. This is one of the best Kobe's like of all time, and it's like a collaboration. Not really a collaboration, actually. I think it's like an unofficial collab, but it's modeled after the famous actor Bruce Lee, who is a personal hero of mine, and I've always thought that this Kobe 5 was just such a really like well done shoe. Like, it's just so nice, and I obviously love yellow, and I love Bruce Lee, and I love Kobe, so this is like a perfect mix of all of that. Now that they're re-releasing in 2020, dude, I'm copying this no matter what. My resale prediction for these will be about $330. A lot of people will get hyped for this, because I'm telling you, like, it's not only just me, a lot of people like this shoe, and this is a grail for some people, making my rating for this one a must cop, not only for your personal collections, but if you guys can get them for resale, there's some good money to be made on them as well. And the last shoe that we're going to be talking about today is the November 28th drop for the Jordan 4 Fire Reds. Now, this is a re-release, guys, and this actually just had a shock drop like the day that I'm filming this video. It's an iconic sneaker and one of the best colorways on the Jordan 4, and it's finally coming back. And so I think the OG sneakerheads are definitely going to try to cop a pair. I've always loved this one as a Jordan 4 model too, so for me, this is a cop. But in terms of resale value, if I had to make a prediction, I would say they're only going to go for about 240. Nothing too crazy here. I feel like there's going to be a lot of pairs on the market, making the supply way higher than demand. So though, not much resale to be made. So that is it for the sneakers buyer's guide, guys. I don't know about you, but I think that this might be one of the craziest months of 2020 for sneaker drops. Like, everything from top down is super hyped. There's a good mix of diversity in here, and my wallet is going to be hurting after this because I want like at least half of them. So hopefully we're able to cop these. If you guys want to try to cop them, don't forget to check out Lace Network because they will help you cop these shoes. Thank you guys so much for watching, though. Don't forget to hit that like button before you guys leave. And also, before you guys leave, don't forget to comment down below what your sneaker of the month is. Always interested to see what your guys' favorite shoe is. Mine, like I said, is the Kobe 5 Bruce Lee, but I want to see what your guys' is. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, stay humble, stay blessed, take care, and I will see you on the next episode. Aloha. Shoot!